It's afternoon now. It's raining here in Atlanta, Georgia. Derek Chamblee. It's really coming down. Something about a tornado warning for the area. And at any rate, it's Wednesday, the last day of November 30th, 2016. You know, a lot of people have asked me about Mayor Bob Buckhorn of Tampa, who's wanting to run for governor, and why it is I seem to have something against Mayor Bob Buckhorn of Tampa. The recall, Mayor Bob Buckhorn, it has a lot to do with the crushing of the various groups that disagree with the mayor, or protesters that have come out in connection with the 2016 presidential campaign election, and how Mayor Bob Buckhorn has utilized the Tampa Police Department through the years, their Criminal Intelligence Bureau, to engage in domestic spying and crush all dissent, all of the various groups, including the new Black Panther Party, the legal foundations, groups like the American Civil Liberties Union, the ACLU, the NAACP, and whatnot. Mayor Bob Buckhorn has called them all fringe groups, and largely has built his career by attempting to eliminate the poor and the homeless, and at any rate, that includes anyone that wants to help the poor and the homeless, to bring out food and clothing, offers of jobs and housing. Mayor Bob Buckhorn started as a special aide to Mayor Sandy Friedman in the early 1990s, and at least as early as 1993 crafted a diabolical plan to get rid of the homeless, the poor and the homeless, in the city of Tampa in 1993 as an aide to Mayor Sandy Friedman. And he continued to build his political career crushing the poor and the homeless, and any churches, volunteer groups, crafted a strategy to arrest them for bringing out relief, food and clothing, and offers of jobs and housing to the poor and the homeless. And at any rate, he continued to build his political career, going on to 2 terms on the Tampa City Council, 8 years on the City Council. And when he was leaving the City Council, he said, sometime after, he was quoted as saying that something to the effect that when he left the City Council, there were very few or no sign holders out on the intersections, no panhandlers, so-called panhandlers with signs. And he built his career, he continued to build his career running for mayor based on what he would do to eliminate the poor and the homeless. And his collaboration with the various police chiefs, including former police chief Jane Castor, and the Criminal Intelligence Bureau on the poor and the homeless, that's one of the aspects of the recall election of Mayor Bob Buckhorn. This is Derek Chamblee, CyberCitizen Network, November 30th, 2016, broadcasting from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you very much.